Good evening, Kerry. I want to show you quickly the options that we have for WordPress websites. I've got a membership with Elegant Themes, and I also develop for them. So if you go to the Elegant Themes site, I will send you the link. You can go and look through all of these different sections and see if there's anything that you like. Now, one of the ones that is quite nice, which I think falls in with your theme, is this one called Aggregate. I've loaded the demo here, and what you see is it has a carousel of images here that uploads there, and it's quite cute. It's got a pretty little template, and it's reasonably easy to edit. The other option is the video that you were looking at earlier today was explaining Elementor. Now, I don't work with Elementor, I work with Elegant Themes one, which is called Divi. And basically what it does is it gives you what we call a builder. Now, what you will do when whoever loads your site for you, when you go to your site, you will see this. You will go to your dashboard, and this will be the first page that you would see. It will be something like this. You won't probably have all of these, but you might have some of them. Then, if we go the Divi route, and I'm quite happy to load this for you at no charge, as long as you're prepared to learn, I will assist you, but I will not be able to do all the work because I'm just under time pressure at the moment. So, if you do this route, you'll go all pages and say, let's do a new page, add new. I'm just going to say testing page. And then here I'm going to say use the Divi builder. So immediately you will see that it does this. It loads this nice purple area. You've got a visual builder, and basically these are blocks within blocks. Now what's nice with the Divi builder, it comes with preset layouts now, which is then the free themes within Divi. So there's 29 layout packs, there's 236 in total. So there's quite a variety to choose from. And I will load this for you, and you can have a look and play around and see what you want to do there. I can even give you access to this particular site. So let's say we work with this business consultant pack. Now you will see when you open it, you've got home, landing, pricing, services, contact, all of that. So you choose one here that will then be for this specific page. So let's do, so it's now loading. If we play around, let's say we do a services page. Okay, you can say use this layout, and it's gonna load this for us in the background. So when it closes, you will now see that you have this in front of you. So if you move up, we go here to the right, and we say preview, just to show you how this page would look to somebody that comes to your site. So it will have what we do best and all of these bits and pieces that we now can go and play with. And you can just see. So for you to edit something, everything is here in these blocks. So this is a full width section. This is a standard section, and then there's speciality sections as well. But now you can see for every section, you can insert a module, which will be a code module, but we're not going to do that. Sorry, I'm going to delete that one. But you have all these options of things that you can put in, or from the library, there's additional things that we can upload as well. We're not going to change anything here at the moment, but let's say we go into this full width header, and it says our services. So let's change that just so that you can see what changes where. So let's call it pretty packages. Now we can keep that to what we do best. This is the section of font that you've seen. If you look here, You see that section there? That is that writing there. So we're going to say save and exit. Let's go back to our preview, just so that you can see what changes where. Like I said, I've got a few sites that I have that I use as my sample and test sites. And what I can do for you is I can upload this for you and then give you a login, and you can go and play around and see if you're comfortable with this or not. So with this one, you will notice if we look here, it still says basics there, and it shows me that. The reason for that is, I'm just going to publish this. There is currently a theme loaded here. And if I go here to appearance, you will see if I go appearance, themes, you'll see here the theme that's loaded is basics. Now I can also load a Divi theme, but should we go to Divi theme root, what we do is we load a Divi theme, the Divi builder, and then we create a child theme for you. This is quite important because that will make that your content doesn't become problematic later on. So the options is we put the Divi on for you, that we do a Divi theme and a Divi builder. And as you've seen here, when we went to the pages section, you will have access to all of those different layouts that we have there. And there's quite a lot, and that's all free. That comes stock standard free with Divi now. The other option is you go onto the elegant themes, go look at what's there, and go and choose a theme there. The difference is between having a builder and not having a builder. If I look here at my other site, yeah, this site does not have a builder. So what happens is if I go to pages here, we work everything with short codes and it's coding. So you can see here, you cannot really figure out what's going on here because you don't know where does this come from. But if I go and say preview changes, you will see that there is content here. But it's quite difficult to get it edited the right way unless you know some coding, because you will say column size full. You have to really know coding. You have to know some HTML, because if I look at the text area here, you will see there's the div classes. That's where my HTML comes in, and my CSS. Where if I work with a builder like a Divi, Elemental, Bebubs, there's a few of them out there. They all work on this system, which is basically a drag and drop system. So even if we go here, if I go back to this testing page that we did, my other option is instead of using this, I can use the visual builder. So this is the visual builder. Oh yeah, it's crashed. Let's just go back. But in the visual builder, you see what there is. It's not just these columns that you see in the page editor. It's like being on the actual page. I'm just going to try to load this again. Okay, so here you can see if I hover over here, it opens up the area. So yeah, I can go then into the settings. I can go into the background. I can say currently there is no background on this section. Let's just close that out. So I know this section has the background in it. So I can go here, and you see where we've changed those. You can change that there. And then I can now go and I can go to images. You see the background. See, that's the background image. But I can go here and I can say, move that background image. Immediately it's out. And I can say, add in here that, um, let's say radial. That's fine. You're not going to see the change now because this has got a layover, but an overlay. But you can see that the changes that gets affected here. So even here, if I go back to the image and I say plus image, it will take me to my media library, and I can go and add an image. Let's say, um, let's add that image. Upload an image, and there you can see the image has changed. So it gives you that, which for a person that does not know coding makes it a lot easier to set up. And like I said, I'm totally prepared to help you with this. I'm prepared to load the Divi and the Divi Builder for you. I will even give you access to one of my test sites if you want to play around in the meantime to see if you want to go this route or not. But builders are definitely the way of the future, and also WordPress is going to have a very big update, probably rolling out between July and August, which is going to change WordPress essentially to become a page builder like this. For someone like me that codes, I also have the capacity to code on the background, but this is what it will become for most people. Let me just close this out, but you can see the idea that this is where we can change and make changes, and it's efficient. So again, you can either go to Elegant Themes, choose something then, I will give it to you, or we can go this way and you will have access to everything. Let me just exit the visual builder here. Just going to go back to edit page. Now, if you remember in the beginning when we just went to the page, when we created the page, we had the option of to load um, layouts. So here you can see again, we can say load a layout. And these are all these pre-made layouts, like I said to you, that comes for free. And what's nice of them is you can say, I like, say, the services section of this layout, but the homepage of a different layout. So we can play around within them. They're interchangeable, which is quite nice. It gives you a lot of ability to give yourself a really nice custom-made site. I hope that helps.